Hello, we have two Windows 11 Pro machines. This is one on the right half of the screen and another one on the left half of the screen. We want to connect from the one on the right to the one on the left using Windows shares. And the two machines are in the same local area network, and the computers are members of a work group, not member of a Microsoft Windows Active domain. We are going to hit this problem. We want to use administrative shares, and this feature, which is called Remote UAC, Remote User Account Control, is not going to allow me to connect from the right machine to the left machine to the administrative share C $. If I use another Windows account, local Windows account, then the built-in Windows administrator account. Let's look a bit on the machine on the left and see what administrative shares are. So administrative shares are created by default. When you restart the computer, they are recreated. You can see them by going to Computer Management, Computer Management, Local System Tools, Shared Folders, Shares. You can see a administrative share named C $ for the Windows share C:\\. And then there are these two other ones, admin $ for C:\Windows and IPC $ for remote inter-process communication. You can also list them with net share. Let's see if we can connect to the C $ Windows administrative share from the computer on the right. First of all, let's make sure that we can ping the machine on the left. It works okay. And now let's see if we can do the connection to the remote administrative share from File Explorer. So that's 192, 168, 122, 31, C $. It asks for credentials. Let's see the user that we created when we installed Windows. And it does not work. So this is the Windows user that you create when you install Windows. There is another Windows user built-in, available out of the box. The name of that local Windows user is administrator. We do not know the password of that user. We did not set any password, and we do not want to use it. So how can we use the local Windows user that we have created during the installation of Windows in order to connect remotely to that machine and access its C:\/ directory, which is shared automatically by default as the administrative share C $. Let's do what this procedure says. Listing. Local account token filter policy, registry dword type, and with a value 1. Okay, so we're in the Windows registry editor. I have clicked on this node, computer, and then I'm going to use the arrow keys in order to navigate. So H key local machine, that's arrow down 3 times, right arrow to expand, and then we're going to type letters on the keyboard. So software, SO, right click, right arrow key, MI, right arrow key, WIN, right arrow key, CU, right arrow key, PO, right arrow key, SY, and it's in here. So if a registry value exists named local account token filter policy, then we'll need to edit that. The registry values are sorted alphabetically. At letter L, we have only legal to registry data of type string with the name starting with legal. So we do not have the registry value that we want, which is this one. New dword, Control V, enter, 1, enter. So local account token filter policy has been created, as in this screenshot, and the value is 1. Now we'll need to restart the computer on the left, this one. The computer has finished restarting. Let's try to connect again from the computer on the right to the computer on the left using Windows Administrative Shares, using the default file manager in Windows, which is Windows File Explorer. So // the IP address, and $. And it just worked because I have the same, I have a local Windows user with the name admin on both machines and with the exact same password. So by accident, I did not need to provide a username and a password in order to connect from one computer to the other using Windows Administrative Shares. So this was when you have multiple computers, you can ping each other, or you can connect from one computer to the other, and you're using Windows, but you're not using Active Directory. The computers are in work groups. How can you connect from one computer to the other without actually going on the destination computer and in their sharing directories? The administrative shares are created by default. The only thing that you need to do is to go on each of the computers and enable this policy where remote UAC is disabled, such that other local Windows users, apart from the user administrator, including the Windows local users which you create during the installation of the operating system, can connect to other computers using the Windows administrative shares. I usually have just one partition, which is C:/\, and this is just one drive and just one Windows administrative share, which is $. If I enable this policy on all of my virtual machines and other computers, Windows computers that I use, then anytime I actually need to connect remotely, I can do it via SMB, via Windows administrative shares, and being sure that $$ is available. Thank you.